Hey guys, Bobby Thompson with Flat Earth and Coffee. I was just out watching some more sci-fi videos from the International Fake Station and was just fascinated watching Chris Hadfield's watch. This, this is obviously augmented reality, and you can watch it, and it's just sit here and this is for effect. This is just for added effect. But I was just sitting there watching it, and I watched this whole video, and I would urge you. It's the name of the video is Chris Hadfield speaks to over 800 Milton, Ontario students.
Coolest thing I've ever seen in space. Let's see. I think maybe the coolest thing I've ever seen in space.
I don't want to ruin it. If you pause and go watch this video and look for something wrong, and see if you spot it, and then maybe come back. Watch the whole video if you need to, and see if you spot something wrong. Watch this, watch.
I think maybe the coolest thing I've ever seen in space.
Watch his hands.
Is sunrise. When the sun comes up, Sundas, it is beautiful. We come around the world, and we sort of drive into the sunshine, and the whole horizon suddenly glows beautiful orange and every color in the rainbow. And then the sun bursts up, and the space station out these windows, the big solar arrays,
just watch that watch.
They glow blood red, and then yellow and orange, and then blue as the light shines on them, and then suddenly we're in the daylight, and that happens so fast.
You know what's amazing is, I'll just go ahead and spoiler alert if you haven't went and looked, but I'm curious if you'd notice it yourself without me saying something. You can watch the whole video. If you had on that watch loose like that, big heavy metal watch, no way you wouldn't hear it. It'd be going, right? You would hear that. I wish I had one. I've had some. I don't wear watches anymore. I really wanted to put one on for this. And go back and listen. And when he's doing these crazy movements with his hands, right? And just slapping his hands around, making these gestures.
It's a Canadian experiment.
You can never hear his watch.
How to make materials better, like paint, where there's little tiny bits of stuff dissolved.
He'll have it right by the mic. He'll sit here and shake it around.
They behave differently because
look at this thing slapping around all over the place. But this watch has never made a noise.
What the universe is made of. We're collecting dark matter and trying to understand antimatter.
I don't have a watch.
There's a big
but I have
this on the top of the space station. Collect that, and we're also understanding the human body.
It's not the same, but.
How our system works,
if it were on my wrist,
how we balance, how we
you would hear it.
Because when you take away gravity, a lot of things change. So it's a really good laboratory to
You'll never hear his watch.
So I think there's all sorts
and that thing's a lot heavier. And metal, this isn't even metal. This is
help us understand the universe better and help us live better.
I can't remember the name of this, but this stone. But yeah, watch this whole video and see if you can ever hear his watch make a noise. And he'll make some wild gestures. He'll shake his hands around. And if that were you, you would hear that thing slapping around. You would. So this is a common mistake. They augmented this in, and they forgot to add sound for his watch. See that? Look, watch. Let's crank that up for that handshake. See if you can hear anything.
Riley, that's a good question. We've been looking. We have sent probes to pretty much every planet in the solar system.
No noise.
And a couple of the moons. We've been to a few asteroids. We even have a couple spaceships that have gone out of our solar system, basically, beyond where the sun has an influence.
So, I don't know, it kills me. There's no way you wouldn't hear that watch. I don't care what you say. I'm going to go procure a metal watch and shake it around on my wrist while I'm talking on here, and I guarantee you hear it. I guarantee it. You will never hear this augmented reality watch, right?
There are billions of stars. So
that's all I had. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. Until next time, take care.